Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Brookings Harbor and all the fishing boats at sea. I'm Cousin Bruce Ellis.
And I'm Kat Liddell.
And this is the Insider Report.
So let your ears do the walking as we fill you in on what's going on in the Brookings Harbor area and beyond.
Well, hello, and welcome to this week's show that keeps you in the know. Hiya, Kat.
Hey, Bruce, how you doing?
This beautiful weather is having a beautiful effect on everybody, isn't it?
And it's going to go away soon. I'm really sad.
Oh, I'm not even trying to. I haven't even looked at the weather report.
You just were holding faith that the sunshine would stay the whole time.
I was just going, if I don't know it. But don't know me, don't hurt me. No.
Well, by the time that this airs on Wednesday, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be getting kind of rainy, kind of cloudy again is what everything's showing me. So I was like, rats. And I got to miss some of it last week too, because I'm just on the getting over of a cold, as you might be able to hear
in your voice. Yeah. So I was going to say, what'd you do this weekend? You healed.
I was working on healing. Yes. I was well enough to go to the Packies on Saturday.
Yeah, I saw you. I saw your
pictures
there and everything. Mm-hmm. So good job.
Yep, I was actually able to go out and about for a weekend jaunt, but I think I'm gonna go back to my tea and lots and lots of herbal tea for the next couple of days.
Yes, and keep it doing right.
Well, yes, yeah. How about you? How was yours and Junior's weekend?
We had a good weekend. It was a work weekend for me all the way around. I mean, I had to finish the papers because it'll be printing. We're sending to printers actually Wednesday. I'll be sending it to the printers. Yep. And so we'll have that out next week. But I was doing that, and I mean, I just sit there. It's like in any given day. I mean, I manage the RV park that I live in.
Yeah.
I got 5 yards there. I got yard work to do there. During the summertime, mind you, I get a break in the wintertime,
Yeah.
I got sometimes,
back a little
whatever
bit,
like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, I do that. I got got this radio show I put together. I mean, and I'm raising my grandson, and it's like any given day, I don't know what the heck I'm going to do, but it's always, everything kind of gets together. I'll either have one day where I just do everything, and, because it all has to be involved, or it's different things. So, but my weekends kind of blend with the week is what I was trying to get across.
Right,
Everything kind of blends together.
Everything's kind of, I'm like, how was your week? Well, it's like, you don't have a 9-to-5 kind of situation.
Yeah.
So it's my default. How's
it? Yeah. And I'm writing the Copper Dodo, of course, and that is just coming along just swimmingly. I mean, I'm very happy with that. That's going on there. So I will be announcing it being written and getting copywritten, all that good stuff, the right stuff that has to be done, and real soon. So because I'm getting it down. I just, I keep brainstorming on it. That's my problem.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say at some point you just have to sit down and write the darn thing.
I just finish it all off. And, I mean, I get down and I start brainstorming while I'm writing and everything. If I end up going, wow, that was a lot bigger, and I'm good. So it'll be.
Yeah.
I got to keep it in the hours when it's done, but I always looked at, just write the script, get it all handled legally, because then I could change it while we're doing filming.
Oh, yeah.
And if we're taking up too much time, I can always find this area or that area to do something or whatever. So
totally.
Got it all here thinking about it, so it's fun deals and everything. So did that, and then of course watched the game. So
yes, I was going to say I caught the Seahawks game. It looks like they're going to the Super Bowl.
Well, and I was digging. The one thing I was liking about the Seahawks and the Rams playing is that it was at least a West Coast team was going to go to the Super Bowl no matter what.
No matter what.
And I mean, Seattle's my old stomping grounds and stuff, and my family up in Everett, and also California. I was born in California. So
I was going to say you're torn between two worlds here. Yeah.
So it was like, for me, it was a win-win all the way around. Neither one of those are my teams, but. Yeah, I'm going West Coast when it comes to the Super Bowl. I'm just saying West Coast, I mean.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter which team, whatever comes out of it, I'll just be glad they win. Just be happy, enjoying the day. So that was it for this weekend. Did all that, and got down and boogied like that. So it was the normal norm. So, but I hope everybody got out there and had some stuff. And we actually got a lot going on here.
It really is.
Sliding into February on this. So we'll get going on it really quick. Hope everybody had a good weekend. And before we get going, we'd like to thank the Oregon South Coast Fishermen, the Castaways, and Oregon Coast VIP Marketing for sponsoring the Insider Report. If you'd like to sponsor our show or one of the other fine shows here at KCIW, you just go to kciw.org and you will be on your merry way. And now we got a music schedule.
We got music coming up now. I was going to say a couple of January dates, but it's mostly February.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, coming up at the Inatech on the 30th, the Mighty Steelheads are playing from 7 to 10.
And then Rogue Strings on the 30th, they'll be at World Headquarters 101, 7 to 9.
And then Patty Ann is playing on the 30th over at Pete's Bar and Grill from 6 to 8.
Yep, and then in Cisco, he's on the 30th. He'll be at Chetco Activity Center, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
All right, and here's the February dates. All right, starting with Tony Land playing on the 28th of February over at Kuntai Restaurant from 6 to 8.
Yep, and then Cisco on the 14th, he'll be at the Grange Hall, 10 to 2. On the 19th, he'll be at Seaview Memory Care, noon to 1. On the 21st, Chetco Activity Center, 1 to 4. And then 24th, World Headquarters 101, 4 to 6.
Yeah, and Lon Goddard's got some dates coming up in February, starting off on the 6th over at Pete's Bar and Grill from 6 to 8. On the 8th, he's playing at Augustino's from 2:30 to 4:30. Then on the 11th and 25th of February over at Kuntai from 6 to 8. On the 14th, he's going to be playing at Fallcrest Studio from 3 to 6. And on the 20th and 28th, he'll be playing at Misty Mountain Brewing. Music there running from 6 to 8 p.m.
Yep, and then Black GTO on the 14th, they'll be at Inateca, 7 to 10.
And the Mighty Steelheads are playing at the Inateca on the 6th from 7 to 10.
The Italian guys on the 7th, they'll be at Inateca, 7 p.m.
All righty. And then it looks like we are getting into the events for the rest of the month, starting things. I was going to say, I was like, that's a full page right there.
Yeah, that was a good full page. I thought there was a part 2 for a second.
I know, that's a decent amount of music, but here we are. Well, let's dig into other events happening in February, starting, of course, with the Chetco Community Public Library located on 405 Alder Street. Starting things off on Mondays, there's a new group meeting at 5:30 p.m. It's Qigong for Health and Vitality. This is a free class with licensed instructor Linny. All are welcome. Donations are appreciated. And then on Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m., they have story time. That's stories, songs, and games for young children. And at 3:30 on Tuesdays, they've got a tween club for youth ages 10 to 13. And then on Wednesdays, once again, it's another round of Qigong, this time at 9:30 a.m. if you like a morning class. And again, that's with instructor Linny. From 1:30 to 4:30 on Wednesdays, they have their after-school program for school-age kids. You can hang out, have a snack, work on homework, or craft using supplies from the Maker Cart. Then Thursdays from 10 a.m. to noon, they've got the Rowdy Creek String Band. This is an open rehearsal for acoustic string instrument players. And even if you're not an instrument player, you can drop in and listen. 3 to 5 on Thursdays, they have Checkmate Corner. This is a weekly chess club. It's for all ages and skill levels. And then at 5:30 p.m., they have Easy Flow Yoga. This is a free class, but they do recommend that you be able to comfortably get up and down from the floor if you want to participate. Then on Fridays, another new thing happening this year at 10:30 a.m. It's getting hopping. Threads, hooks, and needles. This is a fiber arts club for knitters, sewers, and more. You can bring your latest project and connect with other fiber artists. And it is a lively group, I have to say. And then on Saturdays at 10:30 a.m., they have another story time for young children. 1 o'clock on Saturdays is Saturday Shuffle, and that's particularly featuring Pokemon trading and playing. And on second and fourth Saturdays from 2 to 4, they have Teens Teach Tech. You can drop by the library annex with your device or question and get help from a trained cyber senior technology mentor. And this is a free service presented in partnership with Harmony and Me Music. And then just a few special events coming up in the month of February here. On the 4th of February, it's a Wednesday at 5:30. They have their monthly team trivia night. And this is a family-friendly trivia competition. You can gather a dream team of 2 to 4 players and put your knowledge to the test. This month's theme is going to be movies. Kids division starts at 5:30. The teens and adults get going about 6:15. They do recommend registering, but team signups are allowed the day of if space allows. And then on the 6th of February, that's Friday, from 11 a.m. to 12:30, they have a community scion exchange. You're welcome to join staff for the community's 3rd annual scion exchange and grafting demonstration. And in addition to swapping fruit tree scions at this event, you'll also get a demonstration of grafting techniques with John Savage. He's a longtime member of the Rare Fruit Growers Association, and light refreshments are going to be provided. Then on the 7th, on Saturday all day long, they have their monthly tabletop takeover. This is a drop-in event. Come in anytime that day to play and connect with other board game enthusiasts. Tweens, teens, and adults are welcome. And then finally, let's just round out this week here. Saturday the 7th at 2 o'clock, they have afternoon indie films with the Wild Rivers Film Festival. And this month, they're screening the dramedy Sorry We're Dead. And this one it's directed by, I'm going to not pronounce his name correctly, but Alex Zajacek is the director and writer of that, and he will be present for a virtual Q&A after the film wraps up. All right. All library-led events and programs are free to attend, whether or not you have a library card. You can get more info info about all the other stuff coming up for the rest of February by following them on Facebook, visiting chetco.librarycalendar.com, or you can always give them a call at 541-469-7738.
Yeah,
week.
that's a good step. I'll bet that
We're staying busy.
I bet that guy's used to hearing his name about 500 different ways.
I know,
I
yes,
was looking at that. I mean, I'd probably say.
I look forward to asking you, please tell us how to pronounce your name.
Yep.
Of the Q&A.
Yep, there you go. That's awesome.
Yes.
Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, hey, the Curry Women in Business CCD is Secure What Matters. This is happening on the 28th, 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at Southwestern Community College. You can join them for an inspiring session spotlighting a local small business owner's journey. The presentation is Secure What Matters. You can join Matt Carter of Integotech to discover 5 actionable steps to fortify your digital integrity and protect your business's legacy from evolving cyber threats. And the partner promo presents, they have Verizon Small Business Digital Ready, offers free online learning and courses that are sizzling hot. They will spotlight a must-see online course, share a local success story, and take your feedback about the courses you've used to help your small business. The goal is to remove barriers for small businesses owners and entrepreneurs to register and watch with these free cutting-edge tools and videos. There's exciting raffle prizes. You can bring something to share, whether it's products, merch, gift cards, or artwork. You let your creativity shine. Everything's totally optional, but highly encouraged. So there you go. Good time.
Good time. All right, now it's time for Famous Quotes with Cousin Bruce.
Hey, here are a few quotes from Edgar Allan Poe. He was born January 19th, 1809. He says, "I became insane with long intervals of horrible sanity." He goes, "The boundaries which divide life from death are at best shadowy and vague. There's no exquisite beauty without some strangeness in the proportion. And last but not least, that which you may mistake for madness is but an over-acuteness of the senses." Hope you enjoyed this week's quotes from Hey Edgar Allan Poe with Cousin Bruce. Until next week, have a great one. Hey, if you know anything about that cat.
If you say so.
Yeah, if you know anything about him, that just all makes total sense. I've read a lot about it.
Pretty illuminating, actually.
He was a wild dude. Yeah. It was
man,
it was an interesting man, I guarantee. He wrote some awesome stuff.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had some issues.
Yes, he did.
All right. Well, hey, let's turn our attention over to Curry County Prevention. They're working in partnership with world-famous Top Shelf Cannabis to have a Be a Hero, Secure Your Cannabis and Prescription Medications event. Again, this is happening at world-famous Top Shelf Cannabis located at 704 Chetco Avenue on the 30th of January from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And this is an event to help in the prevention of accidental ingestion and overdose. They'll be handing out lock boxes to encourage users to lock up their cannabis and prescription medications if children or pets are in the home, 1 per household, and they're available while supplies last.
Very cool idea. Very cool idea. Mm-hmm. Hey, W.A.I.T. W.A.I.T. Dog Safety for Kids. This is happening where else? At the Chetco Public Library on the 31st at 2 p.m. Kids from ages 5 to 10 can join this fun and interactive event. Join Barbara Thomas and Therapy Dog Biscuit for a special training on dog safety. This interactive program teaches children how to approach a dog and how to ask to pet a dog. Yeah. That's very cool. And then learn what to do if a dog is running loose and what types of situations when you should never pet a dog. When the program is over, kids will receive a dog safety coloring book and a diploma from AKC Canine Ambassadors. Participants should be between 5 and 10 years old. If you register but cannot make the event, kindly cancel by calling the library or emailing us to let them know. Registration is required at chetco.librarycalendar.com. There you go. Good stuff going.
Very safety education.
That's right.
All about, yeah. All right. The Manley Art Center has some February events coming up. On the 6th, 7th, and 8th of February, they're going to have a Drawing Foundations workshop. Then on the 9th and 16th, they're going to have the Art of Wood Burning workshop. On the 10th, they're going to have Valentine's Crafts and Cookies. It's a children's workshop. And on the 23rd, they have their monthly, it looks like monthly, Manley Sessions acoustic music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. And local winter girls, book, swap, and shopping night. This will be at Local Boys Surf Shop, 1025 2nd Street, Suite 100 in Crescent City. This will be happening on February 4th, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Wrap a book and write a hint.
Oh, like a blind date with a book event.
Yeah, type thing. Yeah,
we've
yeah.
done
That's what I'm
displays
getting
like
out of
that
it.
at the library. People can get pretty into that sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I knew you'd know something about that.
Yes. Hey, the Oregon Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation is presenting their Curry Coastal Chapter Big Game Banquet. This is happening at the Event Center on the beach at 29392 Ellensburg Avenue, again in Gold Beach on the 7th at 5 p.m. You can join the Curry Coastal Chapter Big Game Banquet, biggest night of the year for elk country supporters. Incredible raffles and auctions you can't find anywhere else. There's going to be dinner and good company. You'll have a chance to give back to elk country and protect hunting heritage. The seats do sell out every year. They tell people they recommend not waiting to get your tickets. You can get tickets at tickets.rmef.org.
Yeah, I've been putting that in the paper over the last few years. As a matter of fact, it's been good. They've been doing that for a long time.
Yeah.
Very cool. Hey, Chetco Playhouse is presenting Out of Howard's Head. This is 3 one-act stories by Howard Patterson, directed by Tommy Jones. This is going February 6th through the 22nd, Fridays and Saturdays at 7 p.m., Sundays at 2 p.m. These 3 stories have more than captured the imagination of the entire cast who are itching to present this production. The description and cast are as follows. First one is Vince and Saul. These are gangsters having drinks at a cocktail lounge, managed to show a hint of decency in their own unique way. The second one is Flo and Sin. These women managed to survive day by day on the street while planning a big move. And then the last one is Cal and Tanqueray, a couple of quirky country and Western musicians' success story, questioned by a talk show straight man host. This is directed by Tommy Jones, and assistant manager or director or whatever, stage manager is Lorraine Day. The lights and sound is Israel Bush. The Gala Champagne opening on Friday, February 6th at 7 p.m. at the Chetco Playhouse, 1240 Chetco Avenue. For tickets are $15 for adults, $7 for students. You can call 541-469-1857 or go to ChetcoPelicanPlayers.org. Now it says at the bottom here, there is some adult language in this one. So
There is some swears.
I would imagine so.
All righty. And then looking at the other theater company in town, Three Penny Theater Co. is presenting an educational event, Acting is Reacting, a workshop for all skill levels. This is happening on Sunday, February 8th from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Brookings Event Center. That's at 800 Chetco Avenue in Brookings. And you're invited to step into the scene with us in a comprehensive workshop with professional guest instructor Chloe Rosenthal, Hollywood actress and Brookings native. This hands-on workshop explores the concept that acting is reacting through simple, practical exercises that meet you where you are, whether you're brand new to the stage or polishing your craft. This is designed for actors 15 and up, but Chloe Rosenthal, stage and screen actress, will be bringing us her expertise and teaching a class that will help actors at any and all levels. The class is going to cover sensory awareness, tuning into your scene partner's tone, body language, and energy to find organic transitions. The silent performance, understanding that an actor's most powerful moments often happen while they're receiving information, not just delivering it. And truthful connection, building the invisible thread between performers that keeps an audience captivated and makes the scene feel dangerously alive. The heartbeat of this workshop is the philosophy that Chloe wants to share and has spent her adult life looking to perfect. Acting is reacting, and will place a special emphasis on the often overlooked skill of active listening. All of these skills will help you take your acting to the next level. And then after the event, Three Penny would also like to extend a special invitation to all of those who take the class to attend a priority audition for the next Three Penny production immediately afterwards. And to ensure that the workshop is affordable for all, seats are just $20 per person. To register and get more information, you can visit threepennytheater.com. And there's another event, just one right after the other.
Yeah.
I was going to say, after that, even if you can't make the audition, they are still having a round after all of that. There's going to be early bird auditions for their summer comedy, that next production. It's going to be 5 women wearing the same dress. And this is happening on Sunday, February 8th at 6 p.m. Again, after that workshop period has ended and those priority auditions are done. At 6 o'clock, there's the open auditions at the Brookings Event Center. Same place, 800 Chetco Avenue in Brookings. And these are a round of early bird auditions for Three Penny's summer comedy, 5 women wearing the same dress. Progress. It's written by Alan Ball, and it's going to be co-directed by the pro actors and stage directors Andrew Curtis Stark and Chloe Rosenthal this year. They're seeking 6 actors, 5 women, 1 man, ages 15 and older, for this fast-paced, witty adult comedy. It's scheduled to run in late July in Brookings. Everyone who auditions should be prepared to read excerpts from the script with other actors, and they should be prepared to demonstrate a willingness to take direction. And what's this play about? During an extravagant southern wedding reception, 5 bridesmaids from wildly different walks of life all take refuge in an upstairs bedroom. Their mission? Avoid the bride at all costs. At first, they connect through gossip, but as the afternoon progresses, they slowly open up to one another and discover unexpected common bonds along the way. And if you want to get a chance to prepare before those auditions, if you sign up for the hands-on acting workshop with Chloe the afternoon before, you're going to get a chance to fine-tune your craft, and they will be working on excerpts from the show. You can learn more and RSVP for either event, again, at 3pennytheater.com.
That is awesome. I would love to get Chloe down in the Copper Dodo. But it'll be, once again, like with you and Jason, it'll be like... it'll have to fit the time. Just right up. But it's going to be in the summertime when we're doing it. And maybe if we could get... like her scene would be like maybe a day of shooting and that's it, type
Well,
thing.
reach out, see what you
Yeah, I will, because I would love to have some.
Yeah.
I'd love to have, a little cloud in there, a little somebody that's actually a little Hollywood star with us and everything. That would be great.
Have experience on set, that's for sure.
Yeah, it would be nice. It would be great. So, and hey, Pistol River Concert Association is presenting Cliff Stansell and Friends. This will be at the Pistol River Friendship Hall, 24252 Carpenterville Road on the 14th of 7:30 p.m. They are pleased to announce that Curry County native son Cliff Stansell will be performing on the Friendship Hall stage with several of his local friends. Appearing with Cliff will be Amy Kusink on violin and piano, Chris Forster on guitar and mandolin, Bo Jones on bass, and Steve Boyer on accordion. Great night of acoustic music provided by hometown artists. Tickets are $20 in advance and $25 at the door. They're available at Wright's Custom Framing in Brookings, First Chapter Coffee House in Gold Beach, or online at www.pistolriver.com. $21 online with a $1 processing fee is how that goes down. So there you go.
Okay. Well, hey, now it's time for a bit of real history with Bushwhacker Bruce.
Right. Hey, Cat. Hey, mates. Bushwhacker Bruce here. Welcome to this week's bit of real history for your knowledge pleasure. Did you know the Detroit police once had a Keystone Cops moment? It's true, and here's the story. On November 9th, 2017, a chaotic and an embarrassing incident occurred in Detroit where 2 groups of undercover Detroit police officers, unaware of each other's identity, fought, held each other at gunpoint, and engaged in a physical brawl while attempting to raid the same drug house. Undercover officers from the 12th Precinct were posing as drug dealers inside a house waiting to arrest buyers. Well, unbeknownst to them, officers from the 11th Precinct Special Operations Unit were conducting a raid on the same house, having a secured search warrant. Well, the 11th Precinct officers entered, assuming the 12th Precinct officers, who were all dressed as dealers, were suspects, and ordered them to the ground. Well, according to the body camera footage, the situation escalated into a violent confrontation with shouting, shoving, and punches thrown by both sides. At one point, an officer held another gunpoint, only to realize they had attended the police academy together. Well, despite the violence, no one was seriously injured or killed. And I don't think they got any of them bad guys anyways. I think that drug bust was a bust. Well, I hope you enjoyed this week's Bit of Real History with yours truly, Bushwhacker Bruce. Until next week, always keep it real. I saw that and I'm going, okay, that's too good. I got it. That's too much funny.
That's good.
And I guess the chief of the police was like embarrassed beyond all compare. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Yeah. I was going to say that's quite an embarrassing situation.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got a couple minutes left with some time for some PSAs here. First things first, Coastal Home Health and Hospice offers grief support groups, and this is at 585 5th Street in Brookings. They meet on the first and third Tuesdays of the month at 3 p.m. They are free of charge and open to the public. You do not have to have received hospice services before to participate. Walk-ins are welcome, and if you need more info, you can call 541-469-0405.
Hey, I know what I forgot to tell you earlier.
What?
I was going to say when I was talking about the thing, I've got on this Thursday coming up, I'm going to the Azalea Gardens.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my little Well, I'm going to read from my book of crap, comedy routines and poetry.
Oh, I love that.
I spell it down as my book of crap. So I was like, yeah, but I'm going to read that, do some poetry, do about an hour for them and everything over there, hanging out. Be cool. Shauna was talking to me last time I was in there.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, because when we get our double dose duo, we're going to go play Seaview and Azalea Gardens and then places as well. Yeah, and go out there do the entertainment. It's fun to go entertain and have some fun. And they're a good crowd to test yourself out.
Well, I hope everybody has a good time.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have a little fun over there at Azalea Gardens about 1 or 2 too. I'm sure if people can come if they want to. They don't mind guests coming in.
That's great. All right.
Now back. I forgot about that earlier, by gosh.
Yeah.
But hey, Cascadia's Pickleball Zone, located 16185 Highway 101 South, is presenting an hour of pickleball yoga. This is Mondays 11 a.m., Wednesdays 10:15 a.m., Thursdays 6:15 p.m., Fridays 10:15 a.m., and then Saturday you got to check the schedule.
There you go. Yeah. All right. And then over here at KCIW, they have their ongoing Soapbox series. So you have a chance to speak your mind on a show called the KCIW Soapbox. Basically, KCIW offers 2 minutes of airtime to anyone who has something to say. There are a few rules, of course: no cussing, no slandering, no advertising. But other than that, folks can share what's on their mind. The studio is open every Wednesday from 2 to 3 p.m. for people to come in and record, and that's just down the stairs from Black Trumpet in downtown Brookings. So that's where you can drop in at.
Right on. Hey, well, that's it. Look at that. Time flies when you're having fun. So, hey, it's time to close out this week's show. Before we go, I'd like to give a shout out to our fearless producers, Ray and Tom, for all their great work each week, helping us bring our show to the airwaves. And thank you all for tuning into this week's Insider Report. And please make sure to tune in on a daily basis to KCIW 100.7 FM and listen to all the fine shows that they have to offer. You can catch all the show podcasts, including the Insider Report, just by going to kciw.org. And we got some live streaming going on there as well. Hey, most of the info for this week's show came from the Insider of Southern Oregon Entertainment newspaper. You can read more by going to insiderofsouthernoregon.com, where you also find the link to the Insider Report. You can read the whole paper there. Yes, indeed. Hey, until next week, this is Cousin Bruce Ellis.
And I'm Kat Liddell.
We are signing off, so please support local businesses, keep it real, and spread the love and the peace every chance you get. And hey, we'll see you out there.
Bam.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Beautiful.
For music credits for the preceding show, go to kciw.org/credits.